Oops. There we go. Hi everybody in the room. I'm just trying to sign into my YouTube on this tablet and it doesn't seem to want to work. That's right. Let's try again. I don't think that's it either. Oh, technological difficulties. You gotta love it. Let's see if it works this time. Nope, still doesn't want to work. All right, I'm going to go on here. If I lose you guys, I'll come back on. Okay, I'll be back, I promise. I'm just trying to figure something out here. Technical difficulties. Okay. Oh, I've got to make sure the volume's off on this doodad. Yeah, it's on silent. Good. Okay. All right, my friends. Technical difficulties. I have been having technical difficulties all darn day long. True words, that. It's intense, I must say. Anyone in the room that would like to have a reading, let me know. And say hello. Let me know where you're from. I have my water and my favorite drink here. Welcome in the room, everybody. Nice to see you. It's been a long while. Say hello. Let me know where you're from. Be nice to talk to you guys again. Let me go ahead and read a postcard from Spirit while we wait for some people to come in. I'm not seeing the chat or anything, it seems. I have posted the new videos on Patreon for the month ahead of time, and so there's 24 videos for your viewing pleasure if you have signed up for Patreon for $11.11 a month. There is a new post on there. You should have gotten an email if you're a member. Also, what was I going to say? Can't remember. I guess it wasn't important. All right, let's read a postcard from Spirit. Dear you, you're in such good shape right now that we're all doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with Spirit and co-create a miracle. You may wonder where this is all going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts right now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of negative energy now. Resentments be gone. Forgiveness and love enter, please. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheering section over here? Love and hugs always. Well, that's a nice message to get, like, first thing in the, chat and everything. Let's pull some tarot on this. If you would like to see the chat while you are in the video room and you'd like to be able to text and comment little things, if you look under the video, you'll see a row there that says live chat for those who are new and want to come on. If you click on the live chat, you'll see the live chat, anything anyone says in the room. Not that anyone is saying anything as of yet. Maybe everybody's having internet errors. Maybe, you guys, I just read the most beautiful card that came out. I wish you could have been here to see it. All right. I have conflict. There's conflict, competition, feeling like there's no end to the something. There's some sort of competitive nature around what it is you want to create financially. And this energy is like stopping you up in some sort of way. Someone is sitting there in resentment and frustration, and the divine wants you to do whatever you can do to get out of that energy, because very shortly the angel card says you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. So if you're facing this energy from people, this competitive energy, this fuckery, I call it, from people, then understand that it's almost like it's not that I wouldn't even use the word jealous. They feel threatened because in their world they have nothing to head towards. And being that you guys are on this spiritual journey that you're on, and aware as you are, you know that every day is a new day and you have something to be thankful for and find beautiful. So as you have that energy moving forward, there could be people who are threatened by that. But they will soon be inspired, because when you turn your back on what feels threatening, it shall inspire you. Movement forward at a very fast pace. It's like once you get through this mental processing energy of, it's like a ladder, right? And in bed at night, there's this ladder up and down, and you can't find any solace, you can't find any peace, you're frustrated with the scenario, but as soon as you turn your back on this energy of being frustrated with the scenario, that's when you can get towards what you are doing. One thing that I channeled this week while I was doing a personal growth session / tarot reading for somebody was that the Two of Swords in the tarot, see if I can find it quick. It really, the reason you get stuck in Two of Swords energy is because there's the need to do some more processing. But there's almost like an unwillingness to do it, to do the processing. I don't want to get out a piece of paper, Halo. I don't want to get out a pen and write stuff down. That's crazy. That's like old school. Well, I don't care if it's old school. Then text to speech yourself a list on your phone, whatever works for you. I mean, who am I to say? So, but writing something down with pen and paper is a way to cement it in your head and in your mind. Oh, I get it. You're not sure you want to cement it in your head and in your mind. Two of Swords. This person sits here on a very hard bench with a whole lot of emotion in the circumstance and the situation. And there's only one way to move forward, and that is to make a decision. Now, you have to, in this energy, if you feel in the situation where you're stuck, and you can't or don't want to or don't have enough information to make a decision, that's because you're looking at the list of everything, like in the Seven of Cups energy, you're looking at the Seven of Cups like confusion and illusion. I don't know what to do. I'm confused why I'm being treated this way. I'm confused why I'm getting so angry. I'm confused of this. I'm confused of that. It's like a constant harping on your mind as to what you're confused about. The interesting thing about the scenario is you can get out of this energy. I'm just looking for the Seven of Cups now, you know, because it's nice to have these cards to explain them together. Okay, so I always say that in the Seven of Cups, this person is trying to choose between all of this and what's going on here. There's 7 different cups to look into the situation, but there's this cloud of gray and lack of clarity around the whole thing. How do we get to the 8th cup, 8 cups, which is next, walking away from the confusion and starting a new journey? How do we get here? I'm going to tell you how you get there. By looking at all of these cups and everything and writing the list of your pros and cons, whatever you think, and then taking yourself, it was the 8th cup is you, okay, grabbing your own heart, your own soul, and interjecting yourself into that list and saying, how is me being in each one of these situations going to either make it better or make it worse? Okay, so that's the energy of the Seven of Cups. The thing is, when people go and make a list, they, even if I said to you, do you want love? What do you want in a love relationship? What kind of relationship do you want with your friends, your parents, whatever, whoever? What kind of relationship do you want? And you may very well say, well, I can tell you what I don't want. There's the problem. You can't move and you don't want to move when you're focused on the negative. Yes, we go through a deciphering period of deciding what we do want and what we don't want in certain people, circumstances, and situations. But this here energy, the only way to get out of this Two of Swords energy, my friends, and save your butt in the process and your mind in the process, is to start making the list of what it is you want in a person, or even to see from yourself, not what it is you don't want. If you can't think of what you want in a certain circumstance, or, in compared to a certain subject matter, then start thinking about what you do want. And make sure that your do wants are not connected to your don't wants, okay? Like say, I want love because, or I want a person to love who is going to accept me for me no matter what. I don't want someone who's going to get pissed off when I screw up. That's a do want that's associated to the don't want, you see. What do I want in a relationship? What do you want to give in a relationship? Make it about you. What are you going to give to that relationship? What do you have to give to a relationship? If you look at that in a sense of love, you will all of a sudden realize that you can take that and carry it across in any relationship or any situation. You have to try, and it's a beautiful way to do a little bit of self-analysis. This is one thing, it was massive. When I channeled this week, I was so touched by it, because it was just that small piece of information that took me from an understanding of, you got to not know what you don't want before you know what you do want type scenario, and how to actually get out of that. And when you're manifesting from a place of, I only know what I don't want, you're going to create more of what you don't want on the foundation of that. So we've got to get into the energy of deciding what it is we do want. If it's, I don't want to be alone, regardless of what circumstance that is, then you need to have the thoughts of, okay, I want to have many people around me, but people around me that are true kindred spirits, that love me like I can love them, that understand that giving is a mutual thing. I want people around me, or even in my heart or in my circumstance and situation, that I don't have to wonder if I'm going to believe. These are the things that you need to do. I'm so glad you got the job. Congratulations. Congratulations. I wonder if you went from a place of what you do want when you were looking for that job, as opposed to what you don't want. You see, there's beautiful things about every circumstance and every situation. So that's your little lesson for today. Your little lesson for today. Why has nothing come up on the other chat screen? I'm telling you, I've had internet issues all day long. It took me 2 days to upload videos, and they're extended. 2 days! 2 days, which normally would take me an hour and a half. I can't even. I'm telling you. I want ease with communication. That's what I want. I want to be able to communicate and put things out there quickly and precisely and all that sort of thing. That's what I want. I want to be able to bring a message that Source, Divine, God gives me, and just spew it out there fast like that. Yeah, that's what I want. Anyway, $9.99. Thank you for the funds. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing the chat on this one. I might have to come back in, which really sucks. But we'll try it again. There we go. That's better. Yoli, hi. I already feel like you should continue to look. In fact, Yoli, I don't know what sign you are, but if you have, wherever you have Leo in your chart, that this reading that's coming out tomorrow for everybody else other than my patrons, if you're not one of my patrons, you're an Aquarius. Not surprising, the opposite of Leo energy. It's all about, oh, I've gone and man, the Aquarian one was huge too. Wow. I'm just saying. All right. I already get the energy that you should keep looking. There's something about right now, people doing things because it was necessary to do it, or you felt it was, but yet again, did you come out of the place of looking for the job and it's what you don't want? It's possible. I just did a whole big spiel on the what you do want, what you don't want thing. All right, let's find out. I'm getting that you don't see things clearly right now, per se. It's being patient. There's something about this job that the Divine's going to teach you intermittently before you find a new one. Do you feel like it's too much work possibly for the amount of pay you're getting? That's what I'm sensing for you, is that it's too much work for the amount of pay you're getting. Ask your friends for help. So this is an opportunity for you from the divine to really learn about how you've manifested something. So it wouldn't hurt to keep looking. I see a job coming in for you that will bring a lot of celebration. Like, this is beautiful. I'm just saying, let me show you these cards here. Brand new job, brand new home, brand new life, brand new you. It's going to take some sort of confidence to cut out the crap and keep looking. I think you're used to a certain extent, accepting what's given to you instead of going for what you desire. And the divine's asking you to have a lot of confidence with this. Cut out the crap and get on it. You have divine help coming in here. Aside from that, I pulled this. It's too much work, not getting paid enough money for the energy I put into the scenario. Okay? But underneath these two, I got the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. That's like 12. That's like 3, manifesting absolute joy and happiness. Keep looking. Keep looking. Promise me that you won't settle for what's just in front of you. I'm going to tell you, even sitting all day at a job and only buzzing the last hour of it is more work than working all day long. It sucks more out of your soul and out of your energy sitting still than it does being in movement. So whatever job that feels like is sucking your soul, then you need to keep looking. Oh yeah, see? Sucking your soul dry. It makes you rain on the inside. It's almost like in the pause moments, it's like you end up with this energy of, why? I need work. I go and put myself out there. And why? Why does this have to happen to me? Like, just That's the energy I feel for you. I see a new job coming in. Yep, absolutely a new job coming in. It very well could be. I got the 3 of Cups. I'm looking for a 3 in my mind. I saw a 3. The 3 of Cups. This could be somebody at your job that has a tip for you or an idea or something. Pay attention to what people are talking about at your work. I know you've been hired for a specific position there, but keep your eye open for other positions that they are wanting to fulfill, and even ask around about it. I don't think it's a company that's the issue. I think this is a beautiful new start that's been given to you. There's just something that's not something. These glasses are annoying me. They create too much. Yeah, there's something that's not something, all right. Challenging communication. Other than the money, Yoli, tell me, what is it that you're feeling that's negative about the job? Because it's not just the money. There's something that you're very intuitively sensing that's wrong with the whole scenario. Yeah, I split the deck and I got the 3 of Cups again. It's amazing to me when I can take all these cards, split the deck, and I end up with the same card that I just had. It blows my mind. Your staff. So you have everything in your arsenal to create what it is you desire. The question is, being you're an Aquarius now, you've got to use your mind to focus and build what you do want, as opposed to the don't wants that's been handed to you. So, as an Aquarius mind person, let's keep your mind in par of trying to, it's like it's like being a detective. Searching out a person, thinking in your mind, how can I get the end result from that person without them knowing that's what I'm doing? There's something about, because you are incredibly smart, wicked smart and 20 steps ahead of anyone else. And that's a large portion why people don't understand you. But you have the tendency, to work things over in your mind a lot, over and over and over again. November, end of October, 23rd of October to the 23rd of November. October, November, yep, that's right. Says the wise sage. You could get communication about it in Virgo season for September. I think you might find out that some of your staff are a little bit backstabbing. You might even find out that there's been I wouldn't even necessarily say deception, but deception to a certain extent in the situation and circumstance as to why you were hired, how you were hired. Yeah, it's like something's not on the up and up. I knew you felt that. You intuitively felt it. But you're on a spiritual journey right now to create transformation. Look at this. I just finished talking all about the Seven of Cups. Seven of Pentacles is deciding where you're going to put your energy. So this job is kind of like a pause situation, or the position you're in is like a pause. And in November, Scorpio energy, the transformation you seek is coming. I can't even. Look at that. Just pulling off the top of the deck after shuffling. You have everything in your arsenal to do this. That's good. That's good news. I think it doesn't really matter what you pick, whichever one you pick, whether you go for a new job or you stay where you're at, you will find a way through the mire. Just try not to get stuck up in your head or, in the blame game. Sometimes there's so much power in just sitting there and listening and watching and seeing what's going on. There's something about that for you. High Priestess energy. Yeah, psychic insights. More going on behind the scenes than meets the eye. Have you asked around or asked anybody about, even your staff, as to why the last person left? That'd be interesting to find out. Detective skills, you see. I don't think the last person was incredibly happy at their job either. There's $9.99 on the board, and there's 9 of Swords right here. So, what's coming up for you job-wise? Oh, and I just saw the 10 of Swords wanted to pop out. Seeing things clearly, cut out the crap where you can. Try not to be jaded with the knowledge you have. Whatever it is you find out, try not to be jaded, or you have that. I need my mouth to work with my brain. My mouth is not working near as fast as my brain is today. Whatever information you find out, try not to let it jade your perception on what you can do and bring to the job moving forward. But the information is very informative. Yeah, there's some sort of something going on behind the scenes. Oh, bang, nailed that right there. Bang, nailed that. Clarity like you can't even imagine. All right, well, that's good news. Yoli, I got to ask you, because it just came to my mind, what happened for you around February? Or something that may have happened for you around February in the work department or something, and something that you thought had been long past, long gone. The divine's going to keep bringing around until it gets dealt with. I'm not sure what that is for you, but that's what I'm getting. 7 months, 7 years cycle of it's like you learn the lesson in one area of your life, And then they're like, okay, let's get you to learn the lesson in the next part of your life. Oh, and you're going to take this now with this other thing and realize that the lessons that we learn or the things we learn in job or in relationship, if we can learn to apply them right away to all of our life, we end the cycles faster. We end them so much faster. Hi, everybody coming into the room. Welcome. If you'd like to go ahead and give me a comment, say hello, let me know where you're hailing from. Look what I just did. I totally just put my cards all wrong. That's just lovely. I'm having a day. Oh my goodness. I need to move somewhere where I can get the highest speed internet there is, because Halo's gonna lose her mind. Halo's gonna lose her mind. Gonna lose my mind. I wonder if that's the Aquarian in me. I got Aquarius rising, but I have the Virgo sun, which helps me ground the energy beautifully. Thank good God above, I was born a Virgo. I have so much air and fire in my chart. Can't even tell you. I do. I really, really do. Yeah. I had someone tell me once that the kind of person and people I need in my life are people that are mountains, because I have so much wind that I'm like whirling around, especially when I figure out where I'm going. It's like off I go, that they've got to actually, you know, I need a mountain to land on. Maybe you do as well. You're welcome. Are you thinking about changing what you do, Yoli? Because there's this energy of changing it up and, whoa, walking away from what you do entirely. Oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah, as I say that, the bottom card is the Wheel of Fortune. I split the deck and I get self-employment. I split the deck and I get High Priestess energy, what I say. You see. Yeah. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. Oh, that's cool. I'm a Sag moon. So I resonate with Sagittarians very well. Emotionally, that's how I will come across to people. Libra rising. Oh man, girl. Kathy, you been trying to create any conflict lately? Things are supposed to be going amazing for Libras in the next little while. That's exciting. Yeah, it's how you present yourself to the world, Libra energy is. That's cool that you have a Virgo sun. I like that. The energy of it feels nice. Did you? I don't even remember. I get channeling and then I lose my thought and my whatever, and before I know it, it's all done. I'm like, hey, that was fun. I'd have to go back and watch the whole thing. But as you said that and I pull a card, I got the 9 of Cups. So have you had a wish granted recently? It seems that the divine's on it, man. Seems the divine is on it. I know some Libras that are hell-bent on repeating cycles right now, though. So that kind of sucks. It very well may be that the divine is going to let certain people go further into the lesson than they're supposed to in order for them to realize why they should never do it again. The rejection or the stopping to the plans that you have when it comes to a no or something is absolutely the divine's protection here. Are you afraid, Kathy, to have another reading because it might be different? Yeah, I just went and asked that question. You're afraid that what might come out on offer is like, I don't want that one. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll pull you an oracle card. How's that sound? For your $4.99. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Kathy. My goodness, my goodness. I got 2 cards for you. A 1 and a 12 altogether equals a 3. Look at this. Earth magic. How beautiful is, I got goosebumps all over me. Is it the AC? Might be. But Earth magic, let's read it. It's the first card that starts this whole book. You're on such a new journey for yourself. Thank you. Okay, I'll read it for you. I don't know where to put this. All this, like, this is kind of odd. Anyway. Earth magic speaks to the intrinsic relationship that you and all living things have with the consciousness of the earth, also known as Gaia. Imagine the oak tree that begins its journey as an acorn gathering the life force energy it needs from the earth so it can sprout up from the ground. Because you are part of nature, you follow the same cycle of manifestation. Everything you are, your evolution, and the successful manifestation of your dreams begin below the surface of consciousness until an idea comes. Conviction takes hold and something meaningful can be planted. Be still for a moment, quiet your thoughts, and imagine anchoring your energy to this sacred quality of being part of this living earth. Do this mindfully to connect to this divine intelligence with the power to create the perfect form from the essence of a tiny spark of life. Indeed, this is miraculous. The message now is to trust that seeds you've planted in your field of dreams are in good hands. The earth is conscious, divine source of love that is doing its part on your behalf. Slow down, take in the beauty of your life now, and trust that what you are intending is being nourished and is growing. There will be plenty of time later to tend to your garden, to water it and weed it. Great magic is germinating underground, working its way to the surface to deliver more blessings than you could imagine. So let it. Beautiful. So I got one more, and it's the tree. Talks about the tree. Now I got the tree. It's called bearing fruit. So something that you put into motion some time ago is going to come to fruition. It's going to bear fruit. I'm going to say I don't think you see this coming. That's the energy I get in the split the deck. No, you don't see it coming. It's like as you're focused on your inwardness and your Virgo-ness, you don't see it coming. There's something about you being a beacon of light for others, taking what you know, taking the knowledge that you have and taking it to others so that you can be their light shining forward. It's, where did it go? I don't know where it went. Anyway, the lantern, the star in the lantern is about hope, and it's always out there. But the beautiful thing about the Virgoan sage, the hermit, is that as you go inward, you find a way to grasp that star and bring it closer to you. You're learning how to manifest, just like that card said. You wrote a book. Well, you should be sending me a link so I can buy your book. I know a lot of readers that would love to read your book. Okay, I have bearing fruit. Let's read bearing fruit. If your life were a tree, what fruit would it bear? Envision the results of the efforts you put into achieving your dreams and desires in partnership with the divine. Can you see the way you think, feel, and believe reflected in the material world? There is also a correlation between what you see and what you expect to see. So you intend consciously. are what you intend consciously and what you project unconsciously. Everything is intrinsically connected. Magic flows through you from the unseen world into the world you perceive, moving from the realm of non-ordinary reality to ordinary reality. You birth ideas and thoughts into form and bring your most cherished desire to fruition. Not all ideas will bear sweet fruit. Sometimes you will reap a sour and bitter harvest based on your sense of your personal narrative and your assumptions about others. You are in a powerful and fertile season of your life when you're particularly good at making things happen with very little effort. Pay close attention to what you're manifesting now. From your career to your personal relationships, your influence is strong at this time. If you don't like what your life is yielding, prune the proverbial tree and get into alignment with what genuinely lights you up. Remember, you birth into the world that which you most pay attention to and consistently hold within as your truth. Be clear about what you intend. Can you make this commitment to yourself? That's beautiful. Hi, Gilly. Welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Next 2 weeks. Alrighty. Moving on up to the sky. Are you moving? Gilly, weren't you a writer as well? Something. I have a lot of writers that listen to my channel. I really do. My hair's really getting on my nerves. I will take it down and put it up, take it down and put it up. I'll be right back, guys. And I'll do Gilly's reading, okay? Oh, that's better. Went and got my other glasses. That's awesome. You don't write. Okay. Just gonna close this blind a little bit. There we go. Close the blind a wee bit. There, that's better. Alrighty. So now all my things are gonna glare in my eyeballs. Let's go over this way a little bit. Alright. Next 2 weeks for Gilly. Let's see what's coming on. Next 2 weeks for Gilly. Huh. Are you not seeing the positive in a situation? There's something that has been taking your focus away from where it should be. And in that energy, it seems that you're manifesting a new soul lesson. Why do I say a new soul lesson? Because I got this card, not seeing the positive in things, crying over spilled milk, frustration. I think you're really frustrated in a circumstance or in a situation in your life. It could be about moving or just simply moving forward. I'm seeing you walk through a park where there's like cobblestone type brickwork, and it's there's pigeons around you or birds that just come fly down, up and around. I think you're asking the divine for clarity about what to do in certain circumstances in your life. The reason I'm saying you're manifesting a new lesson is because in this energy, when you manifest anything or bring it to you, it's got to be a lesson. Now, new job, new home, new life, new you, okay? Brand new beginning coming straight from the hand of the divine. It was actually this way. This card came first and this card came second. So however you see that. Manifesting a brand new start. It's going to fill you with emotion, overflowing. But because of the energy that you're in when you manifest it, you're going to want to take some time to think about it, to gain clarity over, wait, what energy have I been in while I've manifested this new start? If you're in this type of energy and a new start comes to you, yes, it's a gift from the divine, and it totally takes your focus off of this grieving or upset energy or frustration. I don't know why I'm getting frustration. Could be over money, finances, holding tight, trying to decide where you should invest time, effort into. Underneath that card is the Ace of Wands. You see, but as the Ace of Wands is here, underneath the Ace of Wands is this. You see, I'm going to show you this now. Not so great, great. Not so great, great. You see where we're going here? Not so great. So new starts coming in that are going to take your focus off of where you've been and the frustrations and the upsets you've been going through, basically on, you know, fuckery and shenanigans, I want to say, perhaps that's been done to you. Perhaps there's a situation you decided to get out while the getting's good, and because you used your intuition, now you sit there and you doubt it because you used your intuition instead of waiting to hold out, to do the same, to do it longer until you had physical proof in the 3D of your intuition's knowing. I really feel there's something that you got out of while the getting was good here, Gilly. But there's still this mourning or sadness or holding back from the new opportunities coming to you. And I'm going to say that's not necessarily a bad thing. And I understand why you would. I completely understand why you would. Because when you're in that energy and you manifest something, we know spiritually that it's got to be a lesson, because the energy you're in and now you've manifested something out of will be that lesson. My last relationship was case in point to that. I had not been dealing with something else in my life emotionally. I've not had enough growth or understanding about what the lesson was. And the person I manifested took me down a whole new rabbit hole into another lesson. So there's something very important in that message for you. Have you been having some sleepless nights? I feel the reason if you're having problems sleeping or anything like that is because there's this, if you're empathic, it's really hard to do emotional or mental work when there's so many people around you. As there is all these people around you, you don't know which energy is yours or not. I'm pretty sure I told you, maybe not, about my mirror theory. The way I find out if it's my energy or someone else's. Did I share that with you? No, I did not. Well, let the halo teach. I got competition and conflict over things not seen. This is the emotional energy you're sensing, and it very well could be many other people's energy, you see. So how I do it is I sit there, close my eyes. You can do this with me right now. Take a deep breath. Whatever circumstance, situation, or people, whatever you've been thinking about, I want you to put, there's you, and there's a wall, and they are on the other side of that wall. Facing you is a back plane board. Facing the other person is a mirror. So their energy that they put in any direction towards you, you can make it even a whole circle wall all around you. All of the energy, all of the shouting, the noise, everything is mirrored back to them. As you do this, you take a deep breath and you picture that mirror facing them, breaking up the energy. It's a complete wall, a break in the energy that's coming towards you. Take another breath. If you feel a sense of ease, peace, calm, all of those sorts of things, or even feel like you can breathe, then you know that it's their energy. If you still feel that energy within yourself, which you probably do to a certain extent because they're there to mirror your energy, but at least now with that mirror up, that gives you the ability to just work on you and what is your energy. So what's been frustrating you out here, it calms the noise in doing this exercise and actually makes you feel yourself. Okay? It's about getting in touch with who you are. Why do I feel like that was incredibly difficult to explain? It should have been much, much easier to explain than it was. I'm just looking for some lip stuff. My lips are dry. Lips are dry. Lips are dry. I chewed gum, but I'm online. That's not good neither. I'm sure you'd all prefer I don't chew gum while I do this. So anyway, I don't know if that helped you. Yeah, right? It does make perfect sense, and I'm glad it feels amazing. It's something that I use all the time. If I'm upset or I'm frustrated, I put it's like my mirror bubble. It's a bubble, but it has a mirror. Although I never close the top and I never close the bottom, because my root, I want to be grounded and I want always connect with the divine. I rarely even tell them to stop. It's just kind of who I am. Yeah, you see how in that beautiful calm that you can feel, you start to realize all of this energy is yours. And the Nine of Swords energy, a lot of people end up being night owls, because as everyone starts to go to sleep, then the energy around all of the focus and the intent of a collective changes. It all goes elsewhere or asleep with them or whatever they're doing, and it leaves you alone. But this is a nice way for you to walk blissfully in your own peace. Be able to see what's yours, to deal with it, so that you don't have the mirrors always coming back to you. Now, there's going to be a time where you're feeling someone else's energy again, and it may be the exact same energy and feeling. Then I would like you to sit there and ask yourself, have I done this across every area of my life? I learned a lesson. Say, I learned a lesson in love. I learned a lesson in putting my passions in some certain situation. Have I taken that passion or that lesson and applied it to my money, my career, my love, my family, my everything? That's how you take it and root it in the seed of your soul, so that you never have to repeat the lesson again. When you learn something, be smart enough, wise enough to sit there and actually say, how do I apply this lesson to things I've been through financially? It's important to do that. I'm not sure what you mean, Kathy. Can you share? We've got 7 people in here now. Everybody put up a hello and let me know where you're from. Say hi, at least so I can talk to you, even if you don't want to pay for a reading. I'd love to have a chit chat with you. I have someone on my mind right now. I wonder if they're watching in the background. 2 someones. One's a Taurus and one's a Sagittarius. 2 someone's on my mind that might be watching in the background right now. I know I have too much fun at this. Oh, you heard me shuffling. I got the exact same cards, so there must be more to share or say about it. We know the old saying that people come into our lives to mirror our energy to us. So if you have this thing that's been bugging you or something going on, I would highly suggest that you look within about how it is that you do exactly what's annoying the crap out of you. Because in some sort of way, there's got to be a connect. Having a psychic insight, it's like we have a collective right now that's going to, going down a pathway. I literally got the same 2 cards again, guys. Going down a pathway that they don't see the end result or even anything on the sides. It's like you just can't figure it out, and you almost feel like you're in competition, maybe even with yourself. Your heart's in competition with your mind. It keeps going a million miles an hour. Your mind's in competition with your voice. Your voice wants to speak what your mind says, but everything's like conflicted. There's no stable energy from head to toe. As we are in Aquarian energy, there's something I was teaching earlier before all of this happened. Last year, October-ish, I started channeling this information that with going into Aquarian age and the starting of it, that we would really need to start being grounded in the airy energy. Okay, now that's about giving your mind a break, putting it on vacation, and moving with your heart. How do you move in the airy energy? Is by using your mind and ground yourself, using your mind to create roots. The mind is about swords. In the tarot is about your thoughts, the things that you think, what the mind will produce for you or bring towards you. Now, how does your mind create roots? How does your mind do that? By using your mind to start creating artistic things, businesses, inventing, all of those sorts of things, and parenting your mind and saying, you know what? I might have this feeling. Like if someone has a broken heart or you're feeling upset or you want to cry, and you're sitting there and you're feeling this, what normally we would call a heavy weight. We would feel like we've been broken open. We might feel like these are all words we'd put to what we call heartache. But could we actually parent our brain and say, no, I refuse to let you tell me the same story about what this here is feeling. You have got to parent your mind to a certain extent and make it tell you something new. So as I sat there and I did this meditation, sitting on the side of my bed, feeling all of this energy, I said, all right, mind, let's start with the what ifs. What if it's not what I've given it the word for previously? What if it's my heart, this thing I'm feeling has weight to it? There's weight to what I'm feeling. But it could very well be my heart's not tired, my heart's not sad, my heart's not broken. My heart feels heavy from much love I've been holding. And perhaps my heart needs to offer itself to open wide to share all of that love with others. You see how the mind could sit there and say, my heart's broken, I have such a heavy heart, like I'm going through so much, I'm this, but maybe your heart feels so heavy because it's been carrying so much love in it for yourself, for others, for the path or the things that you desire to do, all of these types of things, that it just can no longer hold it. It can no longer hold all that love. So it's going to have to open wide. This is what I talk about when I say the divine breaks you open. They make you realize that you've been holding so much love and so much kindness and so much care that you want to pour out into the world and give to the mass collective, that the divine will take you through things so it breaks you open so your heart can start to share. Your heart can start to share all of that love that you have. Have you ever stopped to wonder why it is that when you give love or you want to love something or somebody or some situation, that a door is closed in your face? That love we have is so precious. It's so innately beautiful. The divine's only gonna let you put it where the divine wants it to be for your highest good and all the people around you. When you go banging on that door saying, let me in, that is the brain going, nah, my heart is full, my heart is heavy, I must fight. No, your heart may be full, your heart may feel this weight, but it's because there's so much love in there that wants to be shared with the world. You're not broken. Your heart has not been torn apart into a million pieces and stomped on the ground and you're like bleeding like emotions everywhere. No, your heart's just so full. It wants a place to give all that love to. As you start creating with your mind, instead of stabbing your own heart, 3 of Swords, with your thoughts, as you start using your mind for creative pursuits, you start to feel so much better. I hope in some way this helps. It's a huge, big deal. It changed my life. It's like my mama was here visiting in this last month, and I hope she doesn't mind me sharing this story. She put on some lipstick just before she was about to leave, or we were going somewhere or something, I can't remember. Anyway, she put on some lipstick and she says, "Does it look okay?" And I said, it's a little orangey, but I know you're going to go have breakfast, so it'll all be worn off by what you're eating. She said, my daughter, forever the optimist. And you know, it's so nice to have somebody say that to me. my daughter Forever the Optimist, because I try and be optimistic. There is always that silver lining. There always is. Honestly, I promise you, you don't even have to look very hard for it. You really don't. You don't. It all starts with this one understanding. It all starts with the understanding that life is not being torn apart to you. This is not happening to you. It's happening for you. And in that, using that as your roots, you're going to plant for your life moving forward. Then you are able to actually bear the fruit in your life that you want. You will no longer worry about what is the right decision. Why? Because you're bearing fruit on roots that are so beautiful. You see that? That's how you create such an abundant place for your heart, mind, and soul to be in this world. I just pulled the bottom 3 cards off the deck. A passionate message based on true roots that can bring you absolute happiness. Do not give up. Do not give up. You are so close to everything that you want, everything you desire. It's all here. The divine says, have the confidence to move forward. And do so from that place that nothing has happened to you. Everything has happened for you. That's focusing on what you want as opposed to building a tree on what you don't want. It's a key thing in manifestation. I've come to realize that we have so little control here. The only real control we have in circumstance or situation is how we respond. Not react, but how we respond to people, to circumstances, to situations. It's so important to understand that. That is the biggest opportunity we have to change our life from this moment forward. Response is everything. Hi, Lisa Roberts. Welcome. Well, I've been on for 1 hour and 7 minutes and 34, 35, 36 seconds. Is there anybody else who would like a reading before I sign off? This has been more of a chit chat than anything. Hey, everybody in the room, could you tell me if it would be better to have lives on Thursday night or Friday night? It's a $10 fee. Lisa, if you would like to go down below in the chat, there's a $sign beside it. You can click on it and pay $10 and I'll be more than happy to give you a reading. I'm gonna, oh, a gift from Kathy. Oh, I'm gonna get Kathy another card then if that's the case. If Kathy does that for you, she's getting another card. Hey Google, turn on living room 3.
Okay, turning 3 on.
Yay, we have light. Hello, Sully, welcome. Sully's in the room. Everybody say hi to Sully. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Where do you hail from, Sully? I hail from Alberta, Canada. Loud and proud. It's so autumn here. Oh, I love it. That fresh, that air that is walking out of the house and it hits you and it's just warm, but it's fresh. The U.S. Welcome from the U.S. Oh, speaking of the U.S. and autumn, I was actually looking into New England today. I think I might want to take a trip to the U.S. I got a feeling. Would you like a reading, Sully? Would you like to pay me $10 for a reading, Sully? I'm feeling good, and I'm not even drinking wine. Hey guys, like I'm totally off that stuff. I have my fizzy water and my fruit in there. See? Yep, as I do. I got a feeling. Hey guys, can I ask you if it's pixelated? When you see me, do you see me clearly, or is it pixelated? Okay. I wonder why that is. I wonder if I've got the wrong video setting. I'll have to look into that next time. Set it for a higher rate of video. Speaking of video, I don't have my phone plugged in. I think we should do that. Oh, maybe I do have it plugged in. Do I have it plugged in? Oh, thank goodness. It's plugged in, by golly. All right. I just gave a whole big old, yes, Sully, you can absolutely donate for 2. You can donate for as many as you want. For 100 people, if you like. Just saying. I know, I'm being cheeky. Yeah, shit happens. It says there's only 2 people in the room. Oh, a question, Sully. Are you donating in the chat or are you donating on PayPal? Just out of curiosity. Because I'll have to look up PayPal. I might be able to do it on here. I have another phone because I'm cool like that. PayPal. Now I'm having a hard time remembering my password. Good gracious. Thursday's better? Okay. Awesome. Yes, I remembered it. Woohoo! Let's celebrate. I don't think I did receive your super chat, Sully. I wonder if it comes in a different way. Aw, thank you, Kathy. That's so kind. Let me just look it up here. Hang on a second. Hang on a secondo, shall we? It's entirely possible that you did. You may have, so just let me check it out first, please. You're having trouble. If you guys are having trouble with YouTube and paying, there's a link down below that you can donate through PayPal, strictly straight through PayPal, which is awesome because then I get paid now instead of next month. All right, dashboard, analytics. Who likes that song? Do do do, looking out my back door. Remember that song? It's an oldie. I don't think I've gotten anything. Why does it always do that? I'm so just I can't even with this setup. I'ma tell you what. I tell you what. Halo gonna lose it. I've had this thing with how do we say internet last couple days. It's been, you know, well, let's put it this way. It's been a journey. I'm just saying. Been an absolute journey. Yep. Oh, come on. Okay. Yes, Kathy, you can pay for Lisa. Everybody can pay for whoever they want. Okay, Sully. Do, 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 looking out my back door. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. When I was in, what do you call it? Having a hard time thinking. High school. When I was in high school, I had a choir teacher that used to like to sing all those oldies. Have us sing them. Yeah. Why does it do that? I told it to do it the other way. Let's go this way. Put in a new tab. Ugh. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Did I lose everybody? It's okay. I shall sit here till you return, oh wise ones. No. Oh my God, I swear to God. Did it again. Lord have mercy. Now I will be able to see for sure. If I received a payment from anyone. Nope, absolutely did not. Okay, that's good to know. Now I'm going to go to PayPal and make sure. Oh, I already have a PayPal started here. I'll go back into the. Lord have mercy on me. I'm losing my mind. All right. Back into the tube so I can see the chat again. There we go. Alrighty, Spideys. While you're figuring out the financial thingamabobbers, I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of oracle cards. Okay. well, let's use a different oracle deck this time. Oh, we'll use one of my favorites. We're going to use Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle. I have the Swan Queen, Transformation, Intuition, and Patience, card number 13. We shall read it. Oops, too many. Oh, here we go. And it came out upright, so it comes as an ally, okay? The Swan Queen glides your way and asks that you look at your reflection in the events of your life. She gives you the ability to see the beauty that has transformed your life from ignorance to wisdom. The Swan Queen, the Swan Queen lets you know that it's time to go within and seek the answers in your own intuition. Don't look outside yourself for answers now. The true power lies reflected in the waters within you. Now is the moment to meditate and ask for a vision. The power of psychic perception is inherent in you, and the Swan Queen will help you dive deep into your query to find the answers you seek. This is also a reminder to allow time to transform ideas into reality. Nothing happens overnight. Sometimes we've got to let the divine catch up with our dreams. That's why when we change track so many times, it feels like nothing may be happening for us. But in actuality, it takes a lot of perfect synchronistic moments to create the trajectory forward that you're desiring. And when we lose focus or we change our decision of what we're doing, back and forth, the divine's like, make up your mind. We know what to do. You can't even do it, so we're going to do it all for you. So lose resistance to it, you know? Yeah. Oh, I haven't seen those cards in a while. I've heard about them. I just got told to pull these ones and these ones. Okay, so this is my manifesting muscles. I'm not sure, Kathy, to be honest. To be 1,000% honest with you, I'm not sure how to do that. Let's see if I can figure it out. Oops. Okay, so here I have mine. When you go to click on Super Chat, it has this line here, so you can touch it and then drag it to whatever price it is that you want to pay a Super Chat to, if that makes any sense to you. That's how you pay, how you raise the amount you want to pay. So then you can buy and send here as you go forward. And there's a spot underneath there for you to ask a question. Okay, I'll head back to PayPal and look. I did. I got the PayPal thing. Woohoo! Good job, Sully. Look at you go. Woohoo! That's awesome. So, Sully, who did you buy a reading for? For you, of course. Will this new career change be prosperous for me? I'm a little nervous. Oh, that tells me it's going to be all kinds of prosperous. And it also tells me fear is false evidence appearing real. So your thoughts right now are the roots for this new career. Feeling good will bring me far more than what I ever thought I needed. You need to get into a good feeling place. Yeah, I was going to say it's out of your comfort zone. When I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. So know that everything is happening for you, not to you. This whole out of your comfort zone thing is definitely divine sent. I'm going to pull a couple of tarot cards. I'm just going to take the deck slowly. I'm going to split them. Oh, look at that. Building a firm foundation. Happiness, a celebration. This is something you're going to want to share with your family. Or maybe you're working on something at home or in the family. But there's something about being patient with it. Don't rush it further than, oh man, look at that. I'm telling you, good news coming in. Good news coming in, my friend. And as the good news comes in, lots going on. You're going to have to juggle a lot of things around. I'm sure you are already. And there's going to be high emotions. That nerve thing we talked about, nervousness, yeah. Out of your comfort zone. How about instead of saying it's out of my comfort zone, we need to change the narrative here, because I'm really getting this picture of your thoughts are building the roots for this whole succinct thing right now. So instead of saying maybe it's out of my comfort zone, it's like, oh, I've been given a new comfort zone. I'm excited about it. You see, the narrative that we tell ourselves is what keeps us stuck in cycles. So we need to make the brain tell us a new story about the thingy, whatever it is you're facing. The thingy. I seem freaking crazy. I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become a reality. That's what the divine is asking of you. So that means you got to keep your intention clear. You see, intention comes from a narrative that we speak, tells us everything we need to know about our intention and our beliefs. Oh, I'm just trying to lift my leg up because it's falling asleep where it was. All right. So I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become a reality. This is absolute trust. This is understanding that what it is you sit across from in each moment of your day is absolutely meant for you. There is a reason someone comes to your energy. There is a reason someone will phone you. There's a reason for everything. There's a need, a necessity. The divine is using you. Who you sit across from tells you what you're ready for, you see. And you need to get in a very good feeling place and be very conscious of your phrases that you use, because they are the roots for this new tree you're growing. That's one way that I'm such a great personal growth coach. Okay, thank you, Kathy. Hope is the conduit for miracles. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. So having faith, that when you make these little things I'm saying, your mantras and how you live your life, there ends up being a basis, a very firm foundation and a basis of roots that you are going to build the next however many years on. So hope is a conduit for miracles. I want to say that you've had a miracle. You've had a miracle as of late, Sully. The thing I like about this card is the picture. The wording is a little off there too. I'm all about words. I love words. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith. You should not have to put energy and intention into faith, because faith is, to me, it's more of a noun than an action word. It either is or it is not. I am faith. I am fearless and free because I am faith. You see. Yeah, there's that. I think it's going to go incredibly well for you. Incredibly well. Like incredibly well. Yes, you're holding back. Yes, you're concerned about money perhaps and all these things. But understand that this is coming from the old you. And the new you that you're stepping into is going to yield beautiful celebratory results. Beautiful celebratory results. Yeah. Thank you, Sully. I appreciate that. I'm glad I'm spot on. It kind of sucks when I'm not. It really does. I've been there. Trust me. Not fun. All right. So, Sully, who else did you buy a reading for? Lisa Roberts, I'm getting that's an affirmative yes. There is. And it's a female energy. Remember, they might not be honest because you know the truth from an enlightened place. They very well may feel or think that they are being honest because they're coming from an unenlightened place. That is how you have compassion for people that can't speak the truth, because the truth they're speaking. Okay, Sully, I can do that. Ah, gotcha. You see, there's the person who's not honest is like, they're leaving themselves out of the mixture. They could point fingers at everybody else all day long, but they're leaving themselves out of the picture and what they're creating. They're just going to have to walk away from it, or you are, one or the other. Okay, Sully, I'm going to finish with your love reading for the rest of the year. Wow, that's a big reading, dude. I'm going to pull you 3 cards. I got this. There's something, Sully, about you not looking at the positive with love. and building those roots. Oh my gosh. See, earlier, before you got here, I was talking about, in the very beginning of this whole thing, I was talking about how it's at a standstill, or the 2 of Swords, indecision, and the 7 of Cups of the illusion. We make a list of the pros and cons in anything, but what we forget to do is inserting ourselves into the situation. How can we change those cons or change those pros? Because in the 7 of Cups, you are the 8th cup, you see? That's why that person is in a shadow, in my opinion. That's my absolute understanding of that card. And as you sit there in 2 Swords energy, Sully, maybe not knowing what to do or choosing to not make a decision and on something where love is concerned, the same lessons that you are learning and applying into your work life, you need to apply across the board in every area, even in your love life, even in your love situation. Your thoughts are building the roots for your future right now. Everything that's manifesting right now, you've already done that work to manifest it. Your thoughts right now are what are building the future. There's no place for regret. Anything that comes to you is absolutely for you. Man, ooh, dude, you got some harsh energy when it comes to love going on there. I think you have upset, regret, sadness about being lied to, about the conflict, getting out while the getting's good. I think actually you might end up going into a relationship with all of these energies. So therefore what ends up happening is you actually create that outcome. No, love's always been this way for me. And then I would like love though. No, love's always been this way for me. So then you attract someone who's beautiful, great energy, all that sort of stuff, all the things you've wanted, and you turn it into this. You see, you turn it into this. You end up being lied to. There ends up being conflict and competition, and you don't see the positive. Why? Because that's what you were manifesting by looking at the spilled cups. Okay? All right. More information for Sully in love. More information for Sully in love. Oh, well, Sully, I'm telling you, if you apply what I have just told you, you are going to have an absolute victory. There is something that you have been told just in this little bit that in some way, if not now, over the next few days is really gonna sink into your spirit and into your soul. And as it does, it's gonna create beautiful victory for you. So, you know, oh my gosh, look at that. King of Pentacles. Why is it that you feel you can't be successful in love until you're successful in finances? I want to say that there's something about your family lineage that you're trying to heal financially. It's not just for you. It's for generations. This opportunity that's coming for you financially, this is like you are going down. As you get the success, you're going down and grabbing your ancestors and this thing of lack and the struggle with finances and all that sort of thing and pulling them up with you, pulling them up with you, pulling them up with you. And as you stand there, both healing it all for all of your ancestors as well, you hit the save button. And now anyone from that point on has this healed energy where finances are concerned. As you progress and do beautifully financially, therefore the rest of your family will as well. And the same with your love life, you see. That's excellent. Good to hear that. There's a victory in love coming for you, and it's going to take some damn confidence. I'm just saying. Do you have that confidence? Because it seems to me in that energy, 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and whatever else, that I'm not so sure you have it. But there's an opportunity coming, brand new, that's going to need a lot of confidence. And this is in the emotional realm. Emotional confidence. Not sitting there saying, oh, I can do this. Oh, I mean, mantras are great, and pumping yourself up, it's great too. But the reality of the situation is, where are you at emotionally? The way I got myself into good feeling place, and still do, unless I'm enjoy feeling like crap. Sometimes I enjoy that too. Hey, whatever. For different strokes for different folks, right? So yeah, where was I going with this? Blah, 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 blah. Rewind. I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, because it wasn't important. What you sit across from is what you're ready for. Focusing your emotions, not healing your emotions, but understanding your emotions. Healing your emotions takes a lot of time. But when you focus on understanding your emotions, that's where the fast forward movement comes. It's about being gentle with yourself. I also do personal growth sessions. The link's down below, Sully, if you would like one of those sometime. All right, I'm going to get to other readings. It seems that we need to get you in a better feeling place in order to, before all these new starts come in. Okay, Miss Lisa. I am involved in a law case and it is getting close to the end. You have an insight how things will turn out. Is there a family member who's not? Yes, there's a family member not being honest. The co-defendant. So who's the person bringing the lawsuit? Is that you? There's some underhanded crap going on here, Lisa, with this whole situation. Legalities in your favor or not. A tower moment and celebration. It is going to come, and you are going to have a good outcome, but it's going to blow your mind. There's something that's going to be a tower moment. It's going to strike you out of the energy you're in and really make you take a second look. There's some underhanded stuff going on. It's like, I would say if this came out with work, I would say that it's energy around the water cooler, gossiping, talking about, well, how do I finagle this? How do I finagle that? Hi. It creates this energy of, it's almost like you're going to hear something that comes through the grapevine, or have an intuitive energy, yes, that comes through the grapevine about this not honest person. It's going to be your way forward. There's a bit of a time delay from when I'm talking and when I see the responses in the chat. So just so you're aware, if I'm a little slow, that's what's happening. You see, I can't make this crap up. I was just shuffling the cards. I pulled one card and look what I got. Extreme happiness. So it's all going to turn out your way, but it's going to come in a way that you don't expect. There's been some sort of underhanded something going on, and the sad thing about it is that it's with people you know, people you should be able to trust. These are the type of cards for myself when I get these cards that sit there and I go, damn, man, I'm telling you, sometimes I just don't trust my own judgment. I don't trust what I know when you should. Our intuition is our first sense, but we've forgotten how to use it. Hi, T. Marie. Long time no chat. So yes, this is the happiest card in the deck. Are you going to have absolute beautiful fulfillment? You betcha, but it's going to come in some sort of way you're not expecting. Indecision. Oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of emotion. Look at that. All the emotion behind here. Oh yeah, lots of emotion. Unable or unwilling to make the decision, but it's because people are focusing on the what. I don't want this, I don't want that. That's the only way they know how to create. They don't know what they want, but they know what they don't want. So get into the energy, Lisa, of creating from what you do want. Because when you get in the energy of manifesting from what you don't want, understand we have to know what we don't want, know what we do want, like what we like and not what we don't like. But when you get into the energy of saying, well, I can't actually even say what I want to happen out of this, that's an issue. If you listen at the very beginning of this to about 20 minutes into this whole thing, I talked about it. Decisions, decisions, decisions. It almost doesn't even matter what you choose to do. You got the world in the palm of your hand here, you see. Everything you need to create the movement forward. You're going to find yourself at a crossroads very soon, and you're going to not find the positive in it because it's not going to come out looking exactly as you planned. Yeah. Take a logical approach. There will be a lot of emotion, but take a logical approach. And I don't know if you've sat there and thought that someone's lawyer is damn shady. That's the energy I'm getting from this card, and I don't usually. Remember, a lawyer's just being paid to do the person's bidding. Yeah. Yes, there is a sign you should look for. Someone who refuses to create movement and keeps delaying. This is about movement forward and an opportunity coming, but someone keeps delaying the movement. So it takes forever. But when this is the sign you should look for. When someone stops the movement, oh, let's waylay the case to next time, or, oh, I need to figure this out first, Your Honor. I didn't get this done properly, and I'm so sorry, but let's give another continuance. Oh, no, Your Honor, I'm so sorry. I need to blah, blah. That is shady as F. I'm telling you. And if you have a lawyer like that, get a freaking different one. I don't care if it's in the middle of everything. This is money and an opportunity that can last you the long haul, Lisa. Is it family money? Oh, damn. Look at that. Literally. You're gonna think it's smaller than it is, but this is good financial news coming. It's gonna take a little while to get it. Even if the judge makes a ruling and it's good news, it may take a while to get it. Yeah. Nine of Swords. Oh, man. So this is all kinds of ingenuousness, ingenuity, clarity in thought, seeing things incredibly clearly. Has someone hired a private investigator or something of that nature? This can also be being watched. So be very careful. Oh, I get it. Okay, so the divine is saying you're going to get some information that you're going to want to lash out about, or you have recently. But they want you just to sit there like the high priestess, like a stone figure. Didn't hear a thing, like you didn't hear a thing. Sit there and listen to what everyone else has to say. And don't answer, but perhaps ask a question. It's like you need to be the private investigator and see everything that's going on around you. I think you're incredibly intuitive. I want to say that this whole court case and stuff is actually making you even more so intuitive. Look at that passionate brand new beginning. What you going to do with the money? Because it seems there's something you're very passionate about. Oh, I don't know. We'll see what happens. You, Lisa, are somewhat psychic. You really are. You're able to tap into, you get a feeling about people like that. Yeah, you do. I know you do. I can feel it coming from you. It's like I could sit there, seeing you sit there with your little investigator hat and your trench coat on, just by sitting there like this and listening to everything going on around you. When's your birthday, Lisa? When's your birthday? Team Marie is next. Look at that. Again, look at with this Ace of Cups keeps popping out of the book. Brand new beginning. Emotional beginning. I want to say, I just got somebody coming up to you saying that they wanted to say they're sorry. And it was such an overwhelming emotion that came from you and the other person that it's almost like the two of you couldn't even speak. Are you a lawyer, Lisa? Four out of four? I don't know what that means, but... Is this court case about sexual abuse? Or somebody that was hurt through a violent act? Is there a legal marriage? Yeah, there is. Okay, thank you. Oh my goodness, you're an Aries. Oh, you're gonna love the Aries reading I did. It's coming out tomorrow. Unless you're on Patreon, you'll get it. It's up there now. I would say that yes, there's a victory and someone being recognized. When you asked about the marriage, I'm going to say yes, there's a legal marriage, but there's a bit of a snafu. Yeah. There's that lawyer. There's a bit of a snafu. Think things logically. When married, how old were they? Were they viably able to enter into a contract? Why do I say that? Why do I say that? Because I just had a movie pop in my head, Liar, Liar, and how he won that whole marriage thing or whichever. Yeah, I am. T. Marie, I'm reading for Lisa still. How he won that was that the person wasn't viably old enough. She lied about her age or lied about something. Someone very well may be lying about money, holding money back, not being honest about money. It is to this lawyer's benefit that this information doesn't come out. If everybody hasn't put in their papers of discovery papers, because there should be discovery findings for people's finances being investigated, I would do so. And I would also have the judge request from the judge that the finances are looked into, but anything having to do with safety deposit boxes, all that sort of thing are also looked into. It wouldn't hurt to do a little bit of your own investigative work there, my friend. There's good ways to get money to people and hide it. Yeah. Okay? That's what I have for you, my darling. And you're going to get some good news coming in with that whole court case. I think it's really going to take you by surprise. You're going to sit there going, oh! All right, T. Marie is next. General reading for you. Let's get a general reading energy for T. Marie, please. Oh my gosh, how deep you want to go, T. Marie? Because dang, I'm just saying, I got my head all over where the cards are concerned. Are you all over the place with your energy right now? The Keeper of the Scales. The Keeper of the Scales, huh? And it's in reverse. So it's a challenger. Fairness and balance for Tia Marie. Card number 38, which equals an 11. It's a master number. There's something you're mastering right now, going through to try and master it. Do it again. There we go. Okay. You're so very welcome, Lisa. That whole safety deposit box thing is absolutely a message straight channeled for you so that you know what I'm telling you is the truth, because there's some doubt within you about trusting your own intuition, therefore trusting other people's intuition. It's just so you know that what I'm telling you is correct. That's why that safety deposit box thing was brought up, okay? All right, so back to Tia Marie, my apologies. I have Keeper of the Scales, but it came out in reverse, so it's actually a challenger for you. Events are turning your life upside down and you may be dizzy and confused. Are you feeling that life is unfair for you right now? Do you believe others are getting ahead and leaving you behind? Could your ego be throwing things off? Your pride and self-centeredness may be weighing down the scales. Another message could pertain to the behavior of others throwing your life out of whack. Are you around drama that causes you to become ungrounded or caught up in it? The Keeper of the Scales says that it's time to take a break. Do whatever is necessary to bring yourself back into balance. Let go of all people, behaviors, or conditions that bring you into disharmony. You will be very grateful when balance is restored and you're off the roller coaster. Remember that what goes around comes around, justice will be served one way or another, and harmony will be restored. This is also for Lisa, apparently. Tying the two readings together very nicely. Your energy, Tia Maria, is a little bit frenetic. I can understand why you're walking a lot. It's like an energy of it's like you can sit there and you're like, so times there's like bubbly energy, and walking, it really makes you feel soothed. It's like getting in touch with Gaia. Really soothes you. Quieting the mind. I can't even. Look what card I just pulled for you, Tia Maria. You're welcome, Lisa. Quieting the mind. It's a form of meditation for you. Absolutely, but it's a 5, so it's almost like there needs to be a change in the way that you meditate or the way you try and quiet your mind. It's like there's so much going on around you and so much energy that's frenetic that it's like it's combustible. It's like it could combust at any minute. That's what I'm getting. 32, quieting the mind. Wow, that's impressive. Good job. Do some for me. I've not been out about doing that. I've been focusing on work, which really feels good to do. You know, it really feels good to focus on work, I have to say. All right, quieting the mind. Life is chaotic, busy, loud, frenetic, and overwhelming. Some days all that noise is like the roar of thunder. Okay, you are using your walking and counting your steps in a way to get healthy in order to benefit your body and all that sort of thing. The divine doesn't even want you to count your steps. Doesn't want you to count your steps. He wants you every time you walk just to walk with the energy of ease, flow, ease, flow. Ease, flow, ease, flow. I don't want you to count your steps. I just got feel as if you're being pummeled by a rainstorm. Isn't this why we take vacations, to get away to somewhere peaceful? In spite of the surrounding din of the world today, you may need to slow down and find a bit of peace. So go ahead and take a deep breath right now. Make a commitment to be still, if only for 5 minutes. Count your breaths and be mindful of every one of them. Know that you have all the time in the world to do the things that need doing. Everything is perfect as it is. Our core beliefs about the world, yeah, it's telling me that you feel you have an egoic, a bit of an egoic, not egoic, it's not the word. It feels you're taking it on as an honor and look what I did. Yay, I walked 10K steps, that's awesome. You know? So there's something for you about in your whole, through this has been throughout your whole life, keeping track and keeping total of your successes and keeping track and keeping total of your failures. And I want to say that there's a little bit more on the end of what I just said as opposed to the beginning. The divine needs you to understand that meditation is about keeping track of your balance. That's why you're being challenged to take the Fitbit off and just find balance. When we keep track of anything, we feel the need to control and to know what's going on. The need to know with a Fitbit is the need to control. The divine's asking you to sit, get quiet. Do you have a hard time sitting still? A hard time getting quiet? Today requires you to take an internal break and go to that silent space and regroup. Meditate on the stillness within. Choose a peaceful mind and nothing else. You will be amazed by how everything falls into place once you do. Yeah, it is an interesting perspective. I'm just going to split the deck. Yeah. As you envelop that perspective, as you envelop that into your life, it's like when you're baking, it's like you don't sit there and just insert it. You actually fold it into the batter sometimes so it has a moment to digest. The divine needs you to slow down, to sit, and allow everything that you're going through to digest. You need to digest the information you're getting. And even when you're walking, in the fastness of your walk or the pace and the movement forward, there's something that stops you from settling your mind. I think as you walk, you start to go through everything again in your mind. This is how our mind has come to control our lives. Our mind truly is one of the most amazing divination tools that ever was, ever will be. But this is about you learning a new way to take you and your emotions forward in a healed manner. Remember, this came out upside down. And this first card was what? Keeper of the scales. So I'm not doing good enough unless I keep track. The only way to know if you failed too is by keeping track. If that makes sense to you. Sorry, I just got a phone call. It really will be a wish granted. I did a meditation, oh gosh, some time ago. I should pull that meditation back up and reintroduce it to the group. It's a way of meditating to get yourself away from all of the frenetic mind energy that's going around. And it might not even be all your mind energy, but even the people that are in the collective of all the people here, it could be the energy of all of that, you know. Just like water holds memory, so does Gaia too hold memory. You see, when I ground myself, I don't ground myself to the earth. I ground myself in spirit and in source and in my mantras I have for my life, which are: know that whoever sits across from you at any given time is absolutely meant to be there. They're either meant to be there so you can learn, so you can teach, or so that you can become a higher version of yourself. There is nothing across from you that you cannot handle. Open your arms wide every morning and ask the universe to amaze you. You end up sitting in the energy of looking for reasons to be amazed. There is something so peaceful, and I never used to be able to do this, to sit in the quiet, to just sit. There's something so peaceful. I feel that as you sit there and you enter into more of a centered energy, I want to say centered in spirit. The reason I started telling people to not ground to the earth is because Gaia is starting to go through some major changes, massive changes. And I don't want people to be grounded to Mother Earth and be shaken along with her. You see what I'm saying? Your intention sets the roots in the ground of the tree that you're going to grow. So I ground myself in spirit, and that's what that meditation does. I will come back and I will put a link once we're done in this video underneath with the meditation, or I may just share it for everybody again. So if you're trying to make decisions or you're looking at which way to go, the Seven of Cups energy, I can't believe I split the deck and here it is again. To Maria, I think you need to go listen to the beginning of this video because it talks all about this Seven of Cups energy and where to find the 8th cup and how to get out of the energy of not making decisions or not being able to know which way to go. Yeah, you're welcome. That's all I'm getting for you. As I sit here, I just feel calm. I don't know when your birthday is, but I want to say that you seem to be quite a high achiever. And people that come into this life and end up very high achievers hold not only themselves to incredibly high standards, but everyone around them. And it creates a certain amount of hectic chaos. Ask me how I know this. Dun, da, da, da. I was the same way. You may end up having things all around your house, on the outskirts of your house, outskirts of the room, going, oh, it's such a mess, but you have all this clean energy around you. Even pushing things to the outskirts of the room, it's just might as well bring them up and carry them all with you because they're still there. There's no distance between the you and everything you keep on the outskirts. Yeah, I figured as much. And you won't accept anything less. You feel like if you're not having something to strive for, then what are you creating? It's time to strive for balance. Time to strive for balance. I just got a bug in my house. What? I haven't had bugs in my house for a long time. Not them ones, plant bugs. Squash that bug, girl. Find your balance. All right, who was next? I'm sorry I'm taking so long. Next was Mr. Holmes. Whoa, hi, nice, Mr. Holmes. Nice to hear from you. Mr. Holmes, general energy, general reading. I am going to pull you an oracle card too, my friend. Yes, I am. Whatever. If anyone's in the room that has not liked the video, that would be awesome if you did. The more likes I get, the more I'm able to share this out there with the world. Endless possibilities, Mr. John Holmes. Did you hear that? My phone just sang a song to confirm, John Holmes, that there's endless possibilities coming your way. Let's read it. Card number 38 equals an 11. Brand new opportunities, a portal of energy opening for you. Yes? Yeah. Endless possibilities. It's like you've come into new understanding where it's like this whole arms open wide is absolutely amazeballs. Yeah. You look at the world through the lens of your life experiences, personality, and conditioning. That filter determines whether you believe in an abundant universe of endless possibilities or various degrees of limitation and a finite range of options. When your expectations, unconscious or otherwise, are based on lack, it's difficult to see what is truly available to you. Today, ask yourself what you believe. Are there limitless potential outcomes to align your energy with? Do you know intuitively that there is more to life than meets the eye? And are you willing to act on that knowledge? Yes, I am. I got him. Celebrate with me, people. Didn't mean to scare y'all, just saying. Anyway, as you believe, so will it be for you. As your energy will attract its match in the outer world, conditions meet expectations. Either your world remains the way it is, in various forms, yet essentially unchanging, or you become more. Everything shifts as you open yourself up to a greater vision of you and a more meaningful life, discovering opportunities that better reflect your true self. This is the nature of your dynamic relationship with the divine. Today, stand with open arms, knowing that you are stepping into beauty, into experiences that are potent and transformative. You are walking past that line you and others drew long ago. Dude, you are stepping past the line of fear into the front lines of your life. Fear, what does fear stand for? False evidence appearing real. You're stepping past that bullshit. I'm so proud of you. I'm just saying. Where was I? Today, stand with open arms. No, blah, blah, I read that part. Leaping over what was and toward what will be. You are more than you were. Now, what is it that you want? The treasure is yours. You just need to believe it. Dude, do you want more to this reading? Like, dude. I shuffle the deck and I get the 7 of Cups again. John, you go listen to the beginning of this video too. I'm not going to say it over and over again. I'm not. I refuse. Celebration. Communication coming, maybe just by chit-chatting with your friends. A great celebration and happiness coming your way. Beautiful. Oh, feeling like you want to stand up and defend what's rightfully yours. Not wonder when there's this energy that is rightfully yours. No wonder, hey, beating the people off. This is about getting another job opportunity, putting a pitch out there, maybe teaching others how to do what it is you do. Those who can't do, teach BS. Building a financial solid basis for yourself, moving forward in a very fast way. Why am I thinking like some sort of job, someone gets a car or something with the job? I don't know. Not seeing the positive in that. I don't know if I want to be responsible for someone else's. Thank you. Holding tight to your money. There's opportunities coming in that you're saying nope, unless it's exactly what I've manifested. That's what I want. Be careful with that energy. Remember, something that doesn't look like what you want can yield endless possibilities. King of Wands, as he sits there and strikes the match and says, let's create this thing. Remember, we had a conversation, Mr. John Holmes, about you being the King of Wands once. Pretty sure we did. If it wasn't you, it was someone else. But we'll go with it was you. You're the match. The person who strikes the match starts something new, and perhaps it's not necessarily your job to see every little bit of it through to the very end of the earth, end of time, end of this, end of that. You know? But it could be about putting people in the place to take on what you've created so you can go and start the next thing. Look at where Sagittarius is in your chart. Or Leo too. Just saying. It's going to take great strength to take that leap of faith into that passionate new opportunity. I can't even. So anyway, there's that, Mr. John Holmes. All right, everybody, I've been on this now for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Are we good? Did we solve all the issues that needed solving today? Get all the questions answered? I love being here with you guys. Thanks for putting up with me and for coming and sharing your hard-earned finances. I appreciate it so much. It makes me feel beautiful because I get to share some of what I've learned and actually hone into my intuition in a major way. Lots of readings coming out tomorrow, just so you all know. A whole set with extendeds. You can hop on to Patreon for $11.11 a month, or you can pay $11.11 per each extended. The Patreon one gets you every single extended that there is. Exactly. Success is success. It doesn't matter how it comes. Get in the energy of being grateful for that before it even happens. Dang, no wonder you got this card, dude. You've come into a new way of feeling and being. I think you should go look in the mirror, Mr. John Holmes, and sit there and go, say to yourself, well, shit, dude. Like, really? I didn't even see it, but I'm starting to see just how brilliant my mind is. How brilliant I actually am. Coming to this understanding and adopting it and putting it in every area of your life brings you mental, emotional, and spiritual freedom. So that's your next journey. I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful night. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.